This is one that's very anticipated for me. I've been seeing for about 3 weeks now everyone gushing over this piece on the McFarlane group on Facebook, which is a very cool, friendly group. A lot of people are comparing him to NECA, saying that it's better than NECA, better than Mezco. He's better than Hot Toys. We all know that, but that's really not a fair comparison. I will tell you right off the rip, it comes with them banana hands, the man hands. We can't seem to get rid of these man hands. Don't know why, but there's some things here I could tell I like, some things here I could tell I dislike. Before we get into anything, I'm actually going to spray him with a matte spray. Mr. Super Clear. I'm going to get him out of this box. I'm going to spray him down. And we're going to go over all the little details as to what makes this figure either good, bad, or is picking up, waiting for a sale. If it does go on sale, I doubt it will. My first video of 2025. Not much has changed yet. I have some new wrinkles throughout the year. I will also talk about that towards the end of the video. And you're gonna want to stick around for the end of the video because I'm gonna get my wife in here. I'm gonna probably around with her shirt off and then put it up her butt, and then we'll see about that next on Toy Games. Toy Games! Yes! You and me, baby! Toy Games! I can't take it anymore! It's Toy Games! I know it's probably hard to tell, but trust me, it's so much better. A matte spray for your toys is your best friend. Not only will it kind of protect it from the elements a little bit, it just knocks off that shine. It makes your figure look so much more, not as cheap plasticky. I instantly like it more. We will get into what we need to get into now. Let's.
So anyways, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Now, your first concern getting a figure that's, after a big actor, such an important actor that played this character is the head sculpt. The head sculpt passes the eyeball test, meaning as soon as I look at it, it's obviously Reeve, and nothing jumps out at me as being weird or bad. At certain angles even, it looks fantastic as I'm staring at it. Other angles, it looks wonky because it's like misshapen. I can't explain it. It looks like he got punched on the left side of his face and like his eye went up. I don't know if that is a problem with when it got pressed in the mold. Maybe it got tilted and they were like, whatever. I don't know. It looks good. People have said it looks better than Mezco and NECA. Hot Toys is obviously the best. And then Mezco's is good, but it's soft. I will say that. This skin tone looks very good. And NECA's is like a 12-year-old figure, guys. This figure's 12 years old. So is it better? Is it a better toy? Yes. I will say this real quick. I'm not going to have a big comparison. This design choice to have the ribs pop out and not have a torso cut. And back then, not a lot of companies were doing torso cuts. That wasn't the big hot thing to do. But it's a design choice that is very much Reeve. That's the way he looked in that costume. So you got to credit them for doing that. I may have preferred if this didn't have a torso cut, it would look so much better if you didn't break up this costume. And all you're going to say, Gaines, just get a statue. That's what people say to me. Well, you just get a statue. Well, I want to move other parts of the damn figure. But you're going to tell me, like, what am I getting there? What am I getting? I guess I could turn it all the way that way. I don't know. That's just a me thing. I don't know. Sometimes less is more. And I could still turn him at the waist. I don't know. That's a conversation for another day. Everything is double jointed. He does art, this is the best articulated Reeve Superman probably. The Mezco one is kind of hindered by the cloth goods. And real quick while I'm at it, just bring them in here. Nice little toy. Just different. It's different things. You know what I mean? It's like, I like having all these different design choices and different versions of Reeve. It's fun. I don't know which one is my favorite. Probably this one, because I can't mess with the Hot Toys one on my couch as I watch TV shows, nor the NECA and the Mezco. I can fly around with this one through my living room, drop it. You know, it was $30. It's not the end of the world if you break this. So it's probably the most fun you're going to have is with this one. Now, what I hate, real quick, I hate to do this. I hate to, you know, I've seen so many wonderful photographers and influencers that got this Superman 2 weeks ahead of everyone and got it for free, right? And that's cool, and they deserve it, and they're talented people. I'm not going to call anyone out. It's not my fucking thing. But to not bring up the fact that these pegs are painted and these aren't, that doesn't bother you. This is Reeve Superman. You make this figure maybe once every 8 to 10 years. You make another Superman every week, every 2 weeks. You couldn't give us painted pegs that are right there painted. You couldn't just give us those pegs. And for no one to call that out, to me, it's just you're not doing your job as an influencer. You're not trying to make this company better. I do like it though. The more I'm messing with this figure, it's not perfect. It's not some, you know, $20 figure that looks like it's $80. It looks what it costs, but it looks good for what it costs. Does that make sense? As he can't stand up. Let's go to accessories. So here's the thing. I'm going to just take a picture. I'm going to show you my favorite thing first. Okay, holding the piece of the crystal is awesome. I'm going to use the Mezco Fortress of Solitude. That's a nice touch. I like that I like when the accessory is baked in, molded into the hand, because I ain't going to lose that little thing. The pointing finger is great. Reminds me of Hogan. This flight hand, you know, it's a big, meaty hook. But I also seen pictures of a Mafex that had a big, meat hook too. Comes with the card, which is gorgeous picture of Reeve. There's some ribs I talked about again. Flight stand. Everything you need for your soups. I'm going to pop some other hands on them, get them into a nice little flight pose. You know, if you stare at this thing and pick it apart and photos of it, you're going to have a field day maybe. You're going to say, this is wrong and that's wrong and this doesn't look good. But when you have it in hand and you're playing with it and you're fooling around with it, it's a lot of fun. And I highly recommend. Let's go over a couple of more things and then we will get out of here. There's that Mezco stand. It's a little small. It's scaled for the Mezco, obviously, but that is sweet, man. That's why you buy these toys sometimes. You can use accessories and little dial pieces for other toys. I love it. So let's, and this I also love. I mean, look at this now. If McFarlane makes Linda Carter Wonder Woman, and Marvel makes, it wouldn't be the scale maybe, if someone makes a damn Lou Ferrigno Hulk, my childhood will be just about complete in toy form. Real quick, let's go over some things I like and dislike. Head sculpt I like. It's good enough. It's not perfect. I like this sculpted in accessory. I love that he added the S on the back. Thank God. Wired cloth cape. No one, and I'm telling you, I have proof positive, no one puts in a cape like McFarlane Toys. That's a mess. The NECA I showed you, or did I show you? NECA's is a mess. No one sinks in a cape like McFarlane Toys. Maybe Hot Toys. It's a good toy. This toy, you know, as McFarlane collectors, we get a lot of bullshit, and I don't know why. If you don't like McFarlane, you know, if you want someone else to grab the DC line, there's plenty of older DC stuff out there that holds up. You know what I mean? So this needed to be, you know, a good release. And I don't think it's a 10. These unpainted wrist pegs really annoy the shit out of me. I think this could have been done a tiny bit more elegantly. But man, it's a nice figure. Nice pickup for the first pickup of 2025. As always, let me know what you think. I will see you tonight in Thursday Night Thunder. Take care. Have fun.
Woo! Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah!